Our next speaker is Annette King, and Annette's obviously covering for Andrew as Leader of the Opposition, who obviously would be here, given his origins here. And I'd like to invite you up to speak, Annette, and also just keep the government honest on the TPPA.
Kia ora tātou, nau mai, hara mai, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Greetings everybody. I bring you the warm regards and apology from the Leader of the Labour Party and the Leader of the political wing of the Labour movement, Andrew Little. Even leaders sometimes have to listen to their partners when they say it's time to spend with your kids. So Andrew is having a week off with his wife and son, and he would have loved to have been here, but he has sent along a few words that he wants me to share with you today. Congratulations to Bill, John, Don and Muriel, as well as the executive and the conference delegates of both unions for achieving this important union. I know that it has taken months of careful thought and negotiation. The level of endorsement by each union's rank and file members for the merger is testament to the leadership each union has shown in taking their members with them on what has always been a challenging journey. The new union offers the possibility of greater firepower in organising and bargaining and empowering more working people to bring their collective voice to the forefront in their workplaces and across their industries. Best wishes for the new union. Kia kaha, Andrew Little. Can I add to that my congratulations and best wishes and support of the Labour Party for the new union. I'd like to also acknowledge some people here today, Mayor Celia, John, Don, Bill and Muriel, Helen Kelly, President of the CTU, and all I can do is endorse the words of Bill in his introduction. You have been a fantastic leader, Helen, and you will continue to lead in whatever way you can into the future. I also want to acknowledge that we have members of Parliament here in support, Ian Lees-Galloway and James Shaw and Denise Roche. My old friend Darian Fenton, I want to mention you, Darian, because you're doing wonderful work for the Meat Workers Union. We have the Deputy Mayor, Justin Lester, and Councillor Paul Eagle, all here to support you today. I have to say that I am looking forward to the new name because it's been a bit like waiting for the birth of a new baby. I mean, the parents know the name, but they've been keeping the family in suspense. However, I must say I love your logo. It's much better than any design we've seen for the flag. But seriously, never before in the modern era has there been a need for a stronger voice for working people. Workers and their rights are under attack by this government and by some employers. I congratulate Wellington City on moving to a living wage, but we need a living wage for all New Zealanders. We need to improve the working conditions of low-paid workers in this country, and what a disgrace when we see what's happening with the gender gap in pay. And also health and safety legislation that is fit for purpose in New Zealand. But today is a day for celebration, and the need for a powerful voice for change is now, because our party was born out of the struggles of working people for a political voice. And history shows that combining a strong, organised labour with a committed and strong voice in the political arena gives that powerful force. Uniting the two largest Labour Party affiliated unions into a single entity gives our movement the opportunity to transform the lives of workers, their families and their communities. Today, workers look to their unions to have a broad focus, from negotiating employers about pay rates, but to include campaigning for good, warm, dry housing, to have affordable health care for all New Zealanders, and education for all, and the issues that affect the daily lives of people. I'm pleased to know that this new union will not be a narrowly focused one. It wants to be a union that connects with communities, that's diverse but inclusive, that's innovating, that is exciting. It wants to attract members, it wants to grow support, it wants to grow in strength. You know, 50 years today, on the day, the 7th of October 1965, Martin Luther King Jr. said at the State Convention of the American Federation of Labour, he said this: "The labour movement was the principal force that transformed misery and despair into hope and progress." 50 years on, his message is just as relevant today as it was then. People do want hope, they do want progress. We need that force for change that this new union is going to bring, working in conjunction with our other unions, brother and sister unions across New Zealand. We also need a Labour-led government. So best wishes to you all. We look forward to working with you. Congratulations. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.